preventing forced migration and trafficking of women and girls through building resilient platforms that will promote sustainable development have been advocated in Edo State. In a one-day sensitization town hall meeting held in Benin City on the theme Community Awareness, Panacea to Ending Trafficking, the Executive Director, Clean Foundation, Benson Ologbuo, who was represented by the project manager, Ruth Olofin, in her remarks seek possible solutions in mitigating such endemic trend in the state.
The community is very key when it comes to ending trafficking of women and girls. So how do we bring endemic communities, in Edo State to the table to come and discuss ways through which we can end the trafficking of persons, particularly women and girls. So that is why you see here in the hall traditional representatives from the traditional institutions, religious leaders, community leaders, gatekeepers here in the hall. Each people are contributing on what they think can be done to end human trafficking, especially of women and girls.
On their part, relevant stakeholders who attended the sensitization event had divergent opinions.
We are taking this message to the grassroots because that is the real place that this thing is taking place now. So I, as a vice chairman, I will make sure I do the advocacy, sensitization in my local government to make sure that even I will have to engage women in the rural area to let them know the dangers that is involved in human trafficking.
I told myself as a traditional ruler that number one, in my community, I empowered every youth. A community where you see about 17 youths gathering in the meeting before. But today, no one of them is there. They are all in their working places. Why? Because of the empowerment of the traditional ruler.
Human trafficking as of today is one of the mainstream of our present economy. Over 80% of our youth today depends for survival on human trafficking. The government haven't failed woefully to perform its primary responsibility, have now abandoned the youth to fend for themselves.
In his goodwill message, the NAPTIC Director General, represented by the Zonal Commander Ijoma Udoak, commended Clean Foundation for the feat achieved. He said it will go a long way to boosting the awareness of the people on trafficking shelters, as well as improve frontline service providers and access to their services in the state.
This program puts a pump at a better time than this, where we have high rates in social vices like human trafficking, irregular migration, kidnapping, incest, sodomy. The list is endless. This program, I will say, is timely. I commend the efforts of Clean Foundation for rolling out this program. NAPTIC will continue to collaborate and partner with the organization. I pray that the good Lord will strengthen you, will empower your organization to do more for the populace.
And the community have a lot of role to play. It's not enough for us to put all the blame on government, but what we can do as community is to provide level of mentorship for these our youths. They increase economic activity, then celebrate youths that are hardworking.
According to them, the focus for the 2020 Global 16 Days campaign is to increase efforts and amplify the voices of women in the informal economy while continuing to end all forms of gender-based violence in public and private spaces. The public dissemination of findings on the gender audit report of safe homes and trafficking shelters resonate perfectly with the 16 days of activism currently being observed globally. Eben Inasco reporting.